How's it going, everyone? I'm Walt, the film Hermit, and today I decided to do something a bit different. I decided to shoot a video outside in the pool area. If you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel so much. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about how I watch streaming shows and kind of what's going on when it comes to fandom and how people either critique or kind of complain about streaming shows and movies in general. So what's been going on lately is that if a streaming show comes on from like a really big property like Marvel or Star Wars, people tend to start complaining before it even airs. Either they don't like the director or the producers that were chosen, and they just speculate that the project is not going to be good. And then basically what happens is week to week to week, they complain how terrible an episode was, how it's hurting the franchise, and how upset they are. But I want to kind of get this out of the way that, like, if you don't like a movie that I like, or you don't like a TV show that I like, it's just, I don't really have a firm opinion about that. That's what film and TV are about. Everyone see things a different way. It's not about someone not liking something I like. It's just getting to the point right now where I just feel like everything, especially on YouTube, is so angry and so toxic that that's all we hear is negative things. Like, for example, The Acolyte, the new Star Wars show, just premiered on Disney Plus about 8 weeks ago or so. And I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have a strong desire to watch it as of yet. I've watched all the Star Wars TV shows they had on Disney Plus. For the most part, I've liked most of them. One thing I forgot to add is when it comes to streaming shows, I tend to not like to watch streaming shows while they're airing. Mainly because I don't like watching something week to week. I prefer the way Netflix does a lot of their launches, where it's just you get everything all at once. So basically, the show launches, all 8-10 episodes are there, and you can watch it at your convenience. Because you're paying a monthly subscription, I just think that's a better way of watching the show. You can watch it at your own convenience. I don't like waiting to next week to see what happens, because a lot of these newer streaming shows like Marvel, Star Wars, any streaming show, they're less like TV shows and they're more like movies. It's one story that is basically being shown to you over the course of like 8-9 episodes. So it's like watching a movie, only seeing 20 minutes of it, and then having to wait next week to see the next 20 minutes. So I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of it. It's like it's more for the YouTubers and the critics, so that way they can drum up a lot of interest for the show, and they get to have reviews and comments week to week, give spoilers. Like, even if you don't watch the videos, you get the notifications of something that happened on the show. And if you actually have a job and you can't stay up till midnight when these shows launch, then you might get spoiled. So a lot of times I just wait till the show's over and then watch it at my leisure. If I want to binge watch it, or if I just want to watch one or two every couple days, I can do whatever I want. So again, I just wanted to add that to the video because I wanted to let you know how I like to watch things. So when it comes to like all this negative commentary week to week over a show, I'd rather just not be involved. All I see is negative things about the show. And again, that's fine if you don't like it, but it's gotten to the point where it's just very, very toxic. I'll give you a good example. I would have shared a clip, but I just don't have time today to edit in, and plus I don't want these people coming after me. But John Campion has been reviewing The Acolyte week to week, and he basically, on his show, he made a comment about how he's not liking the show that much himself, but like if other people like it, that's totally fine. Another channel took his footage and used it, and they were commenting on the show, and they basically said that's wrong. He's like, fuck the people that made the show, and if you like it, fuck you too. And I'm just kind of like, that's a bit extreme. So you hate the show, you hate the people that made it, you even hate people that happen to like it, and you want to do whatever you can to make sure that they don't like it. And that I just don't have any type of patience for. It's just getting to the point where it's just boring. I'm tired of every time I open up the YouTube algorithm, it's someone complaining about Marvel or Star Wars. And again, I like Marvel. There's a big movie coming out next week, Deadpool Wolverine. I'm really excited about it. But I'll be the first to admit, not every movie that they've made has been great the last few years. But to be honest with you, even from the beginning of Marvel, not every movie they made was ever great. That's being a hardcore fan that has a bunch of Blu-rays of all the Marvel movies. They've not all been 10-star films, but for the most part, I've enjoyed them because that's what movies are for. They're entertainment. You're supposed to enjoy yourself, and when it's over, you go on with your life. Because with everything in the world, there's a lot more important things to be upset about than a movie. So a movie shouldn't ruin your life. It shouldn't ruin your day. There are plenty of movies that I've been watching movies since I was a kid, and there have been plenty of movies and sequels that have come out that like were disappointments. But you move on with your life. There's other things. There's other film. I just feel if Marvel and Star Wars are hurting you that much, then maybe you might not watch those anymore. And I'll give you a perfect example. I was always a big Star Trek fan, and I haven't been happy with all the new Star Trek projects, mainly Star Trek Discovery. But never have I ever made a YouTube video talking about, like, I hate people that like the show. If you like it, then that's something that speaks to you. It just doesn't speak to me. So I think a lot of times we're going to have to take a step back, and we need to maybe stop clicking on these videos that just spew nothing but anger and hatred, because this doesn't go to a good place. I mean, it just doesn't. I just hope these people can find peace in their lives somehow, and they won't like hate on everyone, because it's not healthy for anyone. So I just kind of don't want to get that out there. Plus, I wanted to actually kind of talk about the fact that when it comes to Marvel in particular, I kind of feel like there's an agenda out there when it comes to the hatred towards it. Agenda that has nothing to do with the fans. It has to do with like internal. For example, they made 3 movies last year. 3 movies. Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, and the Marvels. And Ant-Man wasn't well received. Marvels wasn't well received. So that's 2 out of the 3 movies they made that weren't well received. Guardians of the Galaxy came out last year. It was critically acclaimed, and it was financially successful. Within weeks after that movie came out, no one discusses it anymore. Whenever anyone talks about Marvel, it's all about the negatives. And that's also the thing why now that Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out, I really don't want to watch anyone's reviews, because let's say the movie's an A-star movie and everyone loves it. A lot of people, the only thing they want to talk about is, well, this is the best thing they've done. They've been so bad lately. This is refreshing. And it's always about the negative versus like what the positive is. And hopefully that'll change. I mean, and I'm going to comment on the Marvels. Like, the Marvels is not my favorite Marvel movie, but it's not as bad as people say. And if people hate the movie so much, why did the Steelbook sell out? And the Marvel fans talk about how much they hate a movie so much, and then Steelbook comes out and they all sell out. So someone out there liked it, someone out there is buying it. So I'm going to make this video short. I just want to say, you know what? Like what you want to like. Buy whatever format you like, whether it's Blu-ray, DVD, Laserdisc. And whatever is right for you is right for you. If it's not right for someone else, it's fine. That's just the way it is. There's plenty of film out there for everyone. And just find something that speaks to you. Anyway, if you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel so much. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good day. Bye.